defeating America's so-called threats and enemies.
That's the Olympic gold
Russia
medal.
standing right here, and the pole right here. And the flag is going dun 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 dun. And I done whooped the world for America. I said, man, I know I'm going to get my people freedom now. I'm the champion of the whole world, Olympic champion. I know I can eat downtown now. And I went downtown that day, had my big old medal on and breakfast. And I said, a cup of coffee, hot dog. He said, the lady said, we don't serve Negroes. I was so mad. I said, I don't eat them either. Just give me a cup of hamburger. I said, 3 days ago, I fought for this country in Rome. I won the gold medal, and I'm going to eat. And she says, well, I'm not the man. He's got to go out. And I had to leave that restaurant in my hometown where I went to church and served in their Christianity and fought and daddy fought in all the wars. Just won the gold medal and couldn't eat downtown. I said, something's wrong.
And we worked in the restaurant.
Trying to turn pro?
We worked in every restaurant in town.
For an example, right now in the world's amateur right here.
All right, this feels almost illegal to know, but our windows were so old and just desperately needed to be replaced. So I called a few contractors, but they all quoted me a hefty $10,000 or more for new windows. And
heavyweight champion and I'm broke.
I'd seen him quite a lot as a kid. So
he looked like Kim, just like you, Kimberly.
A black man.
Just like you, Kim.
I guess is the word I have to use now.
And you know we had to make a change before we turned 18.
Worked for me. Right young tall. And I said, you know Cassius by any chance? He said, yes, he did. And I said, well, I'd like you boys to arrange a meeting between Cassius and me.
Any ideas
now as to who you might
between
Cassius
well, you have to
and me?
Be with somebody you know and from your own town if possible. Nice, honest crowd, nice, clean people, and with the right backing, I believe I have a nice chance to become the world's heavyweight champion.
Now listen to the people.
He got $400 a month, enough so that he could eat. And then he got 50% of the gate.
You hear that? He got $400 a week, and then he get 50% of the money that come through the gate. You know what I'm saying? So whatever ticket sales is, Cassius Clay get 50%. You know what I'm saying? So I'm senior. That's Vernon Jr. right there. You know what I'm saying? And as senior, I had to walk this walk on Nolensville Road and Nolan Ryan Street. I had to be guard on Nolan Ryan Street, Nolensville Road, Shelby County, Logan Sport, Louisiana, Shreveport, Louisiana, all the way to Memphis, Arkansas, Nashville, Austin P, Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? And then I came home on leave.
Everybody clap your hands. Angelo Dundee was coming through Louisville with a fighter named Willie Pastrano. I called him up. I said, I'm
Angelo Dundee, who you think Angelo is not God.
Champion, I want to talk to you.
I had my hand on the receiver and I says, there's some sort of a nut downstairs that wants to talk to us. He sounds like a nice kid, though.
He said, oh, come on up.
The conversation went on for about 3 hours.
And then after I signed up, I went to Florida and started training with him.
When he walks walks into the gymnasium in Miami Beach, you'll see it's a happy air about it. This is his place where he can train and relax and be himself. The Cubans gave him the pet name Boca Grande, Big Mouth, because he imitates he speaks in Spanish, saying nothing for about 10 minutes with these fellas, and they get a kick out of it. But they dubbed him Big Mouth before anyone. This is no usual fighter. This kid just had that style, this quickness, reflex action. He was hungry for knowledge, for information.
He
kept asking questions about road work and how many times a day.
He didn't just come over there to train, he was a chemist.
I was very impressed the way he worked. He worked hard.
How many fights you had? Oh, about 180 amateur fights. Lost 3. That was my first 3, by the way.
Yeah.
Have you ever been knocked out? Have you ever been knocked out? Never dreamed of being knocked out.
Cassius Clay, an 18-year-old amateur boxing champion with a charming smile, took a physical examination for his first professional fight. All Louisville boxing fans turned out to see their young Olympic gold medal winner. He did not disappoint anyone, easily winning his professional debut with a flashing, unanimous decision.
And the winner, Cassius Clay!
That's enough, that's enough.
Yes, the average white person who's the greatest 2 fighters ever lived. And he'll say Jack Dempsey or Marciano.
How many fights you had? Oh, about 180 amateur fights. Lost 3. That was my first 3, by the way.
Yeah.
Have you ever been knocked out? Have you ever been knocked out? Never dreamed of being knocked out.
Cassius Clay, an 18-year-old amateur boxing champion with a charming smile, took a physical examination for his first professional fight. All Louisville boxing fans turned out to see their young Olympic gold medal winner. He did not disappoint anyone, easily winning his professional debut with a flashing, unanimous decision.
And the winner, Cassius Clay!
Aaron Beaghe. Aaron
Yes, the
Beaghe.
average white person who's the greatest 2 fighters ever lived. And he'll say Jack Dempsey or Marciano. If you ask the Italian, he'll say Benvenuti, which is
you gotta
natural.
keep Aaron. Willie and Aaron always been with you.
He'll say Jack Johnson. You may hate to admit it because he's black, but he was one of the greatest. And after Jack Johnson, every kid all over the world, every planet Earth know the name Joe Louis. The name Joe Louis is boxing. I always wondered when I went to church on Sundays. I always asked my mother, I said, Mother, how come is everything white?
You know,
I said, why
Joe
Jesus
Louis is,
white
Paul. Ain't double of Andy Louis.
Angels are white. I said, Mother, when we die, do we go to heaven? She said, naturally we go to heaven. I said, well, what happened to all the black angels when they took the pictures?
At 188 pounds, laying lightning fast.
I said,
That sound like me
white
too,
folks was in
though.
heaven too. And the black angels were in the kitchen preparing the milk and honey. So I always wondered why. You know, Tarzan is the king of the jungle in Africa. He was white. Everything was white. And the angel food cake was the white cake, and the devil food cake was the chocolate cake.
Young Cassius Clay takes another large step up the heavyweight ladder.
And everything bad was black. The little ugly duckling was the black duck, and the black cat was the bad luck. And if I threaten you, I'm going to blackmail
Logan.
you.
You see that there?
So Mama, why don't they call it white male? They lied too.
That's it, Daddy. That's it. You don't need to make Uncle already there.
Famous
You know what I'm
American
saying?
wrestler.
He
was talking
Big
about, I
Brandon
am the
already
prettiest
gone.
wrestler.
Big
I am
Brandon,
great.
you
Look
sitting
at
up
my
here.
beautiful blonde hair, real
Can't
conceited
move with
arrogant.
Uncle Richard. You know
He
what I'm saying?
said, George, what if you lose? If I lose, I'm catching the next jet out to Russia. I looked at him, I said, boy, he needs a good whooping. But when I saw all of those people come to see Gorgeous George to get beat, and they all paid to get in, that's the thing, they paid to get in. And I said, this is a good idea. And right away I started talking. I am the greatest. I will return to the United States for 90 days. I'm too fat. If you talk job, you'll fall in 5.
Bill Jones beat me. I'll crawl across the ring on my knees, kiss his feet, tell him he's the greatest, go to Idlewild Airport, and catch the next jet out of the country. But me, it was a little different.
They said, the nigger talks too much. He talks too damn much. Put your fist in his mouth.
I heard it ringside.
Knock that nigger out. That nigger needs a good whooping.
Winner by unanimous decision, Cassius Clay.
Cassius Clay is mimicking some of the people who are pulling the decision.
I can't tell y'all what I told y'all during Chris Rain.
But whatever you do, pay to get in.
I can't say that, man.
You came in the ring with a crown on your head. Is that because I am the king?
I can't even talk about my brother now. I can't even talk about my brother now. I can't even talk about my brother now. I bet not. You know what I'm saying? I bet not. So, you know, everything been going, Daddy, for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know.
Like the afternoon or something.
I ain't mad.
I don't know. I'm gonna see.
Every bag.
If I have to cancel, I'll let y'all know. But
I had every bag. Yeah. I remember every bag.
OMG, man, that weight looks amazing. Y'all gotta relax. I'm gonna be honest. I'm about to lose, like, let me see. I'm about to get down to 120. I'm gonna walk around like this. Cause it's the boom bop power for me. That's just a little bit too much. It is. You know, yeah, 120. I'm gonna be Sticks. What was his name? Stick. Y'all, if y'all old as hell like me, y'all know what I'm talking about on Nickelodeon. What's his name? Stickly. I'm gonna be motherfucking Stickly in this bitch. Had them big old eyes and shit, just walking around. Woo! Because the boom bop power with the body and shit, it's too much. It's too much. And I'm tired of it. One tiny? No, I'm about to be Stickly. If you old as hell and you used to watch Nickelodeon, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm 4'11" and 120. Nigga, you would be a stick. Yes, that is the goal. Because all the boom bop power is too much. And I'm sick of this shit. I am. Titties big as hell. Are you pregnant? Did you have a baby? Ass on power. God damn.
Yeah, they do.
Mecha Break is now available with Google Play games on PC. Become the ultimate mech pilot with better controls and a bit.
I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there that this video ain't gonna be for everybody now. But somebody had to make a decision. It was a hard decision. It was a decision where you had to walk away from a situation, walk away from a person, walk away from a relationship, walk away from a marriage, walk away from something. You had to move away from your hometown. Whatever it was, that choice that you made, it was necessary. Okay? You had to make that decision that you made the right choice. You made the right choice. You've probably been doubting yourself and questioning whether or not you made the right choice. I want you to understand that it was the right decision. You made the right decision for you. You made the right decision for your mental health. You made the right decision for your children, if you have children. You made the right decision for your future. You took a step into creating a different lifestyle for yourself. You took a step into creating something different for yourself because you were in a situation where you could no longer afford to be in that situation. You couldn't afford to spend any more time, no more energy, your resources. You couldn't put no more effort into it. You had done enough. You had done enough. And the fact that you did enough, that you did so much, it was like he was burnt out. It caused you to be burnt out and depleted and feeling drained and confused. You know, there was a lot of chaos and dysfunction going on in that environment, around that person, around those people, whatever it was that you had to walk away from. If you've been questioning whether or not you made the right decision, I want you to understand that it was the right decision. You made the right choice. Don't doubt yourself. When you're moving forward, don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt that you are making the right choice. Like, don't doubt that. There will be doubts that come, and it's normal, right? And it's because us as humans, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. But us as humans, since we are human, our brains like to keep us in comfort, like to keep us comfortable, keep us in what's familiar, keep us in, familiar places, around familiar people, doing familiar things, doing things that make us comfortable, right? But when you're doing something new, when you are leaving a situation, getting from around people, and stepping forward into a new life, a new situation, a new opportunity, or whatever, you're stepping into the unknown now. You're stepping into the unknown, but I want you to understand that God moves best in the unknown. Somebody drop that in the comments right now if you made it this far in the video. God moves best in the unknown. But I wanted to come on here and give you the message and let you know that you made the right decision. That decision had to be made. It had to happen. It had to take place. Or else you would have stayed there. You would have stayed around those people. You would have stayed connected to the wrong people and things. You would have stayed in the wrong environment. You would have stayed in the same place, complacent and wishing things were different and hoping that things change, praying that things change, when things were literally just getting worse, and it was very obvious that it was getting worse.